You're listening to WIDR Kalamazoo. We are the Pop Effect Podcasts. Your hosts are
Paige,
Emma,
and Olivia. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. All right, we have a fun special little episode today. We are doing our 2022 recap. So like Spotify recapped, but like this is our Joker.
this is ours.
Ours.
Did you say Spotify Recapped and not Spotify Wrapped?
Yeah, because I keep seeing those Be Real recaps and they make me
Oh my
so
gosh.
mad because I just don't care.
Remind me to tell you something about that later.
Okay, so we're just going to be talking about our favorite
A lot happened.
moments of 2022, or the best ones. I think we can kind of like put them together. Because some of these probably aren't our favorites, but they were like the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
that's
all
true.
the scandals
Yeah.
and stuff that are on here.
Mhm.
I love me a
Okay.
good scandal.
So I figured we could just start with just like basic celebrities.
Who wants to go first?
Okay, I think it's only appropriate to start this off by talking about Julia Fox.
I'm so glad. I was going to say
Yes.
that as well.
Yeah.
Literally icon, love of my life. Love
Same.
her.
I was literally saying that. I was about to say that. She's my icon. Like, she's just such like an inspiration to me and
She's just
so
so
many
cool.
women. It's literally
Like-
been her year. Like, I don't even know. I feel like she just came out of nowhere. I don't even know if it was this year when like
Yeah, it was.
the whole
It was in like
Kanye
the summer.
thing.
No, that was
Okay.
at the beginning of the year.
It was?
Yes, because
I don't know.
She was talking about it.
Time
and she
time
said,
doesn't exist. Time's not real.
She was talking about it, and she said that literally they broke up, but then of course the media came out, so they were broken up when everybody was hating on her, and she was like, "I literally only knew him for a month. Like, get off my back."
Also, have you seen the video of her on TikTok talking about like the whole situation?
Okay. She claims that she's like, oh my God, I can date Kanye to get him away from Kim. I don't think that's true. I think that she just knew that it would put her in the spotlight.
Either
and
way,
she could do good things with it, which I support.
You
Yeah, I
would
was
do it
about
too
to
for
say,
a
I
check.
support.
You would do
I would
it
do
too
it
for a check.
look at her now and look at him. I
Like she
mean-
just did an interview with how do you pronounce her name? Z-Way.
Oh, Z-Way. Yeah.
Z-Way, yes.
Love Z-Way.
You know that you've made it if you
Oh,
do an
100%.
interview with Z-Way.
I just love her. And I feel
You
like
also know you're an icon if you do an interview with Z-Way.
no, so true. But I just feel
Yeah.
like she is the type of person who like is not scared to talk about more like
Okay.
more like not like deep conversations or difficult conversations that other celebrities like wouldn't talk about.
It's like ingrained in my brain when I tell you this. When she called out all of the celebrity parents, because she was like, why is it like a bad thing if like you're away from your kid, but when you're popular, it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, she's just working, she's just doing her thing. And it's like the double standard is literally astronomically insane.
I feel like it's the opposite. Like it's considered more normal to be like working class parents and like not be able to be with your kids constantly.
No, she's talking about like, you know, I'm doing some sign language here, or excuse the silence. We'll talk about it later. You get
Okay.
it though. You get her
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
You
No,
Oh
get
my
my
God,
point.
I almost just fell
But-
there.
Also, she inspired me to bleach my eyebrows, and I think
They look
everybody
so
should
good.
do it because she's like, they're like,
I just stopped dyeing my eyebrows brown.
yeah,
I did
yours
the
look
opposite.
good. Like that was my inspiration. Yours.
Me? Oh my God,
Yeah, I
that's
just
literally
love-
the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Anyways,
Actually, that's
yeah.
not true. You said much nicer things, but
Yeah, I think everybody should do the Julia Fox bleached eyebrows because it's liberating.
I
Men
did it before
repellent,
Julia
that's what
Fox.
she calls it.
I'm the original. I was born with
That
this.
is literally so true.
She calls it the men repellent, and I think it's so true.
It is, but I just
Yeah.
think that from being so hated to being so loved in the span of like a few months, it was like, okay.
Like,
Well, I think
icon
also when
status.
Kanye's status was going down, people were like, wait, why do we get rid of this icon too soon? And they were like, all right, hey, Julia. And
So
she was like, you know
true.
what? I'll forgive y'all because
Her renaissance.
I'm here.
Her renaissance is because of TikTok.
True.
Like
That
her
is true.
TikTok.
Yeah.
And she's
Love.
TikTok queen. She posts on there all the time.
I know.
She makes points every single episode. It's so good.
So valid.
Spitting facts.
So good. Like,
Spitting
I don't think
facts.
there's like one thing so far
What just
that like
happened?
I
I'll tell
haven't
you
liked
later.
that she said. Like, I think I've liked everything that she said on TikTok.
Yes.
I can't confirm that because I haven't heard everything she said, and I don't want to say I agree with it, and then turns out she said something real bad. But
She's not like controversial or anything. So
I mean, she is just because people don't like her.
yeah, but why don't people like her?
No, for literally no reason.
Misogyny.
Exactly.
I'll say it.
Spitting the facts.
I'll say it right here.
On the pod, we spit the facts.
Well, a lot of people at first just didn't like her because of Kanye. We probably should have.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
We're fine.
Okay.
But
Can I
anywho.
do one next?
Yeah, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Do Revenge, the movie.
Wait. Okay, never mind.
Oh, never mind.
broke the whole schedule we had.
Broke my whole plan.
Wait.
We're doing celebrities first.
Oh, you are
oh my
so
God, I'm
goofy.
so.
No, it's okay. We'll get into that later. We'll get into that later.
So celebrities, I have 2 albums I want to talk about in relating
Wait,
to
That
celebrities.
is
doing
still
music
not
later.
celebrity.
Okay.
That is
Can I
still
talk
not
about-
a celebrity.
Can we talk about Kim Kardashian?
Yeah. 100%.
Wearing Marilyn Monroe's dress and
Um,
ruining
okay.
it.
What I just found really stupid, to be completely honest, the fact that she only wore it for the red carpet and changed right after, and
Yeah.
nobody saw a difference until it came out. So why wouldn't you just wear the recreated one?
Yeah, and she literally ruined it. She had to lose almost 20 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like when you aren't like that, she's not that tall. Even though she's like really curvy, she doesn't. It's not like she was not able. That's not a healthy weight loss.
No, you're right. I don't
That's
know.
not healthy.
People were like, I think people are being too over dramatic about it. It's just a dress, and it's like, yeah, but it's like
Marilyn
disrespectful.
It's Marilyn Monroe. It's like
They treat her like
And
an
I-
object still after her death.
I think that is why people were so mad, because Marilyn has been disrespected for literally decades now, and then you just add this on top of it, and obviously every Kardashian / Jenner is controversial, so it was just like, not only is it a Kardashian who gets to wear Marilyn Monroe's dress, not a fashion icon, because I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, they've influenced fashion, but what have they really done for fashion? Think about that. But secondly, it's the fact that it's Marilyn Monroe's legacy, and then Kim just like damaged the dress.
yeah.
Like that dress is literally Lana Del Rey like did a whole "Happy Birthday, Mr. President"
And
basically.
a recreation, and it was a recreation of the dress.
Yeah, like clearly like this, not even just like the dress, but just the occasion as to why she's singing to the president. Like literally just like it's the moment.
Also, can I just say the
Yes.
fact that she wore it to the Met Gala and it wasn't even the like
That was the
theme.
worst part!
It wasn't even the
Literally.
theme.
It's
Oh
like the
my
Met
god.
Gala.
Everyone's
Literally
been off
why?
theme. Everyone's been off theme since like 2019 after
After
2018's
Heavenly
iconic
Bodies,
moment,
it's
yeah.
just all gone downhill.
But it was just the fact that it was like not even the theme. You ruined a dress to be off theme, which just made it so much worse.
Also, because I'm pretty sure that the dress was at Ripley's museum. Didn't they give her like a piece of Marilyn Monroe's hair?
I did hear that, and I think
What?
that might be true.
Isn't that disgusting?
I think it's just the
It's
fact
like treating
that
her like a doll.
Yeah.
I think it's the fact that like her dress is kind of like it's a piece of her legacy.
Yeah.
And to now associate, people are now gonna, especially people of our generation, if they weren't really like, I know that we all know who Marilyn is, but let's be honest, not everyone does.
Yeah.
Especially the people who are only like 4 or 5 years younger than us. They're now gonna think of that dress and think of Kim Kardashian. It's tainting her legacy because people aren't gonna be giving her credit where credit is due.
yeah.
That is just so. I could literally
It's
cry.
so
thinking about
sad.
That is so upsetting. But still, I guess we're mad about that. But we'll keep our comments. But
While we're already on Kim,
Yeah,
let's just
Kim
talk
and
about
Pete.
Pete and Kim.
Pete and Kim.
that was such an irritating relationship to have
It's-
to endure for months and months.
I
the
thought it
same-
was fun at the beginning, but
It's the same vibes as Cody Simpson and Miley Cyrus.
I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, you're so
here's
right.
the thing. Here's the thing. We did get the song "Golden Thing" out of it, which I do love that song, but
I don't.
by Cody Simpson.
Oh, I was like Pete Davidson wrote a song about Kim Kardashian.
She had missing
Hey,
chapter.
Pete Davidson literally said that he was taking singing lessons, though. So
I don't know
Who
about-
knows? We might get a
Like,
Pete
no
song.
comment on Pete.
Listen, I think it's like cool that she was in like a little fun, like unserious type of
Yeah, I do
relationship
agree
after
with
being
that.
with Kanye. Like it was fun in the first couple weeks, like seeing like little like
It was just
images
so
of them
funny.
together. But then like once it really got into it, I was like, okay, over it. And everybody knew it wasn't gonna last.
Well, yeah, because it was clearly a rebound thing. Like you're never gonna stick with. Like she just got out of a divorce, a extremely publicized divorce, debatably one of the most influential divorces of this decade, probably. Yeah. Like, people are going to be talking about this in 10 years, her and Kanye splitting up. But it's like, everyone knew that it wasn't going to last, and even though, like, it was fun at first, it did, to a point, get serious between them. Like, to be fair, he's done this with pretty much every girl he's dated, but he was getting tattoos dedicated to her.
I think that's so stupid.
How did he not learn, like, his first like big publicized one with Ariana Grande, where he got like the Dangerous Woman ears on his neck? Like, how did he not learn from that?
Wait, he wasn't even dating Ariana during that era of her life, right?
No. Literally during her Sweetener era.
Right?
Yeah. Well, no, it was before Sweetener era, because some of the songs were dedicated to him.
But still,
like, it was the leading up to the era.
Also, he's literally going through a thing right now where he hates all this. He got his tattoos to like cover up former like scars from like a bad part of his life.
Yeah.
And now he's removing them. So I don't understand why he's
removing them because he wants to have more roles in movies.
I know. So why would you get a stupid tattoo for a girl you've been dating for 5 months?
Davidson. Like,
I know,
he
but like
cycles through women and everyone thinks he's an icon when in reality it's just stupid.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that anyone thinks that.
No, a lot of girls our age like obsessed over him.
No, like they think that he's like hot, but I don't think
they obsess over Pete Davidson. So wild. Like, they are in love with that man.
I'm just not on that side of like social media, so I don't really.
You don't have to be on it. It's just he's everywhere. Like, literally, you're like, oh my god, like, no, and everyone's like, oh, now he's dating Jenna Ortega, which I had my 2023 predictions, but I was like,
no, I'm about to go to war.
People are making that up.
Oh no, 100%.
Like, it's just like, okay, guys, come on.
Same way that people are making up saying that Tom and Zendaya are engaged when she released something like 2 months before, being like, I am not ready to settle down and get married and have kids.
It just, moral is, we're not the biggest Pete and Kim stans, and you know what? That's all right.
Oh, well, not a lot of people are.
Just a reminder that you are listening to 89.1 WIDR FM at widerfm.org. WIDRFM.org. I forgot.
Goofy.
That was one of her first. Wait, no, you've done that before. Okay.
That was so funny.
I accidentally said wider, but we're supposed to spell it out.
Yeah.
We can edit this out.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
We have GarageBand.
Anywho.
We have GarageBand.
I was going to sing In the Arms of the Angel to represent Queen Lizzie dying.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, she's a person and she's dead.
Debatably one of the biggest events to happen in this.
I cannot believe she choked this year.
Wait, hold up. Croaked?
When did Philip die? I'm like editing on my first name basis. Like, when did Philip die?
Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
No way.
It was very recent.
I don't keep up with. I'm watching Harry and Meghan right now. And
I haven't even started it.
Like, I can't even think about the royal family.
I think I only like the royal family so much because my mom does. So, like, it's just, like, in my brain.
The royal family?
Okay, well.
Not like.
Let me
invested
rephrase.
in as
I don't like
drama.
the royal family, but they're just so goofy, and I will watch their downfall.
Yes, 100%.
Oh,
because
I'm praying for their downfall.
Okay,
are you kidding me?
I can't talk about this right now because it's going to get into...
Might get a little too...
Yeah. No, not about that, but just, like, the fact that we're talking about it on Sunday. But
oh yeah,
let's just say
the episode would have already been out though.
We're pre-recording this.
Okay, well then, still no, because my brain's gone now. But anywho, sorry, Queen, but like,
no, it's fine. Okay. I just wanted to make like a little quick, because I know we have like Leah Michelle and Funny Girl in here, but I think the biggest Leah Michelle thing this year is the meme that she can't read. That is like revolutionizing Twitter right now.
I put that down because I knew that it would come up. I didn't even feel the need to put it down.
The fact that she's
so
like
funny.
Playing into it, it's because it's just like she's just such a bad person, but it's just like she's just pretending that she's not, and she's just like, I can't read.
Well, she waited too long to make a comment about it. Now it's not.
True.
It's like it would have been funny if she was in on the joke, but now it feels like she's trying to be in on an inside joke that everyone else is in on, and she wasn't, and now it's just kind of sad.
No, like a lot of people are saying when celebrities like join in on the joke, it's not funny anymore. Like there are some people who actually think like her joining in is funny, and like the videos that she makes are funny.
Low-key, they're kind of funny.
I think they're funny, but also like I'm not super big on Leah Michelle. Like I don't have huge opinions on her, but I feel like people with bigger opinions.
After the whole wig thing happened, no. where she said she was going to do something in a castmate's wig.
Oh my gosh, is this from Glee?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what you missed.
The girl
on
who
Glee.
sings Tightrope.
What?
She said it to the girl who sings Tightrope, where the first like female in the Warblers. Girl boss.
Okay.
Did I miss a chapter?
Anyways, Amber Riley was on Z-Way and she talked about it.
Yeah,
she was on The Masked Singer too, and she won.
Oh my god! Also another.
And she won the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I was about to say pop culture moment in 2022 is everybody's discovering that Amber Riley's winning everything.
Yeah.
And the fact that she literally disguises her voices when people can't, or when artists can't reach their own notes.
Yeah.
Like, I love her.
Like a ghostwriter, but she's a ghost singer.
That is so.
She reminds me.
iconic.
I wish I remembered her name, but it was in Pitch Perfect, and she wrote S&M.
Esther?
Is that her name, Esther?
Yeah, Esther Dean.
Same
Love
energy
her.
as Esther. Where like
Yeah,
they're just slaying
true.
behind the scenes, but nobody gives them the credit that they
like
deserve.
one of the most iconic people in the industry, and just nobody
literally
knows.
wrote S&M. Like, are you kidding me?
And then she sang it in Pitch
That's
Perfect.
just a good idea.
Yeah,
Bye, Pete. Bye, Kim.
Oh my God, Leslie Jordan died.
Bye, Queen.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, rip.
As me
Honestly,
and
rip.
me and
I
Paige.
said that like that. I mean, like, I love him so much.
Paige and I are like Drag Race fans though, so it's even
Well,
more sad.
I think like the saddest thing is that he grew up in a decade where like so many of his friends were dying, like the 80s when
Yes.
AIDS was happening. Well, I mean, when the epidemic was happening,
Yeah.
and he's like one of the only people like who like made it out alive, and it's
and
just
the way
so
that
wild.
he died was so sad.
I
I was like, he didn't
know.
deserve that. He deserved to be in a bed in his 90s saying goodbye to everyone he loved.
He had just bought a home. He was
know.
coming out with a song. Like
No,
it's so
Leslie!
sad.
It's gonna be extra
Genuinely,
hard to
that
see
and then
American Horror
Hagrid
Story.
dying.
And Twitch.
Oh,
Twitch
when
just
Hagrid died, I
Oh.
was with these two. We were actually,
Oh, no.
I started crying.
It was so sad. I felt so bad
I
for you.
did start crying because Harry Potter was such like
Laugh.
to me that that
Stop.
was
Don't
that
be
is
rude.
awful, Olivia. No, because
I was only
Hagrid.
laughing because you put on your story like, no! Let me rephrase. Everyone
watched
should
her
think
put
I'm
on-
so rude. No, it was the fact that Emma put on her story a picture of Hagrid and then just like, no!
That's how I was reacting in real life, though. I was literally sitting there
No,
crying.
she was crying.
And then literally, I cried in the shower about it for like 20 minutes.
Aw.
Speak your truth. Speak your truth. That's me
Hagrid,
when Jessica
Hagrid was
Lange
literally my
dies.
like favorite character in in the movies, not the books. And
all right.
he was like my favorite character, and felt like, and he reminds me so much of one of my grandpas. And I was like, oh God, I can't deal with this today. I
So,
can't.
yeah, a lot of celebrity deaths this year that were really.
I literally have that in my for next
Many.
episode. We will discuss that,
It's
but I have some
literally-
predictions.
No.
It's literally an epidemic. How many celebrities
It's
died this year?
a lot of people are thinking
Yeah.
that it's like COVID related,
Yeah.
like people who had COVID, who their health has just
Maybe.
been deteriorating. Maybe they got vaxxed, maybe they didn't. Doesn't matter with that because they're all dying,
Whoa.
and it's so sad.
Oh, speaking your truth right now.
No, like people are like a lot of like middle-aged celebrities who are like 50, 40, 50, 60 are like dying of natural causes so much more than usual.
We're gonna have to research. Get into some.
No, like it's
figure out
happening.
Why?
It's happening. Like when you think about the last like 10 years and all the celebrities that died, not as
Why
many.
can't I just shut my mouth today? Like, why am I being so weird? with
It's
everything
fine.
I'm saying?
If we say some bad stuff, we can edit it
This room
out.
is so goofy.
we're usually in the other studio, so
I know.
it's like
It's a
weird
little off.
today.
Oh my god. No, we're just chilling. I'm just like I think I'm just in shock at like how much went down this year, and like my brain just can't comprehend
Yeah.
talking about
Ever
it.
since 2016, each year is just going. It's just getting worse.
I at least want to like.
I don't think it was worse than 2020.
Wait,
but
no. Catch this out. Okay, so I needed some. Catch it out, girl. So I had to take some ibuprofen, and like the date was like expiration date was 2023, and I was like, oh, like it's 2021. I'm fine. I was like, oh.
It's almost 2023.
I was like, oh my god, I was like, oh my god, like I have like 2 years, and I was like, no, it's literally December of 2022. Like,
No, it doesn't
in
feel
6
like
months, this
2022.
probably would give me some problems, but that just proves that time does not exist. Anywho, literally another person talk about.
Well, I was just gonna bring up like some of the scandals that have been happening because that happened like right before we started the podcast, like the cheating scandals.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And Yeah.
I
Sure,
wanted
go
to
ahead.
talk about that so bad, but it was just like not relevant anymore. And even
Yeah.
I realized
Here's your time to shine.
Go, Emma. Go.
the Try Guys scandal. I'm not gonna lie. Even before they like had their scandal, I did watch the Try Guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that it's very like, it's kind of more like 15-year-old behavior. But
I don't think so.
Fun
No,
videos.
I don't think so because so many people our age were raving about that on TikTok. So I think you're in the clear.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm giving you the pass.
Okay, cool.
No judgment zone
however,
today.
Ned did always give me a weird vibe.
That's people. Okay. Okay. This is like something.
It's because like I know his type, and his type is the kind of people to do crap like this.
Okay. I feel like whenever something comes out about a celebrity, they look back at like past videos or something. They're like, "Oh, this is
No.
weird behavior," but they don't call it out when it's
People
happening.
on social media have been like, at least, I'm not saying that I'm like on like fan pages or stuff, but I've seen, when I did have Twitter, I would like see stuff about it.
Mm-hmm.
People were, at least a few were like wary of Ned before any of this came out, because he just gives off the vibe where it's like, he was very like, just some of the things that he did, it was kind of like, however, I'm just so sad because now every time I go back and watch one of the videos, like one of my favorite videos of all time was when I think they were promoting, it was like it was either 47 meters down or Shark Week, and they went out into the middle of the ocean in like this little raft, and then their like raft broke, and then I'm pretty sure there was like a baby shark, and it was so funny.
Who are the Try Guys?
Okay, so the Try Guys originate from BuzzFeed.
Thank you.
Yes. They were like the original, like, they were the original, like, popular people from BuzzFeed. Like, this was before BuzzFeed Unsolved, before all that jazz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, she just turned into Ned.
Sorry, I was like, because I know that's all came out, and I was just like, who are they? 'Cause I
Okay,
knew
so
they were huge.
yeah,
but...
they came from BuzzFeed. They left. I think they were like, it was 4 years there, 4 years not.
Sorry.
Everyone's just delusional at this point. It's a little earlier than
No,
normal.
we're chilling.
No,
keep
we're
keep
fine.
speaking your truth.
We're just really
listening.
funny today.
Okay, so yeah, they left. They started their own company, which ran out of a house. There was, I think, about 20 employees, but the 4 guys were like the big bosses. They were company. I'm sorry, Olivia's literally about to pee her pants. She's laughing so hard.
Look at her today. Like I
Just like look at the
No,
poll.
I'm gonna look at you because you're talking.
Okay. So they had a lot of employees who were under them. However, some of them were not like characters, but they had kind of personas in the videos. For example, the Food Babies, which is such a weird name, but it's because they were always in the videos assisting with like food related videos, because they did a lot of food videos.
Wait, did we even talk about the scandal? Like, what are we
That's
talking
what I'm
about
getting
right
to.
now?
Okay, go. So one of the Food Babies, it comes out with, her name is Alex. She was engaged with this guy for 10 years. Turns out she and Ned were having an affair for about a year.
Bum, bum, bum.
They get cited at a Harry Styles concert, and later that night there's a picture of them making out in a club.
And then it goes viral on Twitter. Everybody finds out.
It wasn't even that everyone was so mad that like he cheated, because literally every Hollywood man is going to cheat on his wife, even though that dude is barely in Hollywood. And let's be honest, his wife was doing charity work. I'm sorry, but like,
Hey, you're speaking your truth.
Speak your truth. Seriously.
We keep it real in here.
his whole persona was that he was like, I love my wife. Like the Try Guys, they have like the same intro for every video, and they each have like it's like a 4 blocks, and they each have a color and like an object or whatever that kind of describes their personality. His was a baby, because his whole personality and like his online persona was that he was a family man.
That is so
He was
depressing.
like, my wife. Like everyone always bullied him for it, and
Moral
then he just
is-
cheated.
Who cares?
Yeah.
He's irrelevant now.
True.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he got kicked out of the Try Guys.
People are gonna keep cheating. It's gonna happen every single year.
Speaking
More
of
scandal.
cheating, Adam Levine, that dude is so lucky that this scandal happened. The Adam Levine cheating scandal,
Why would he be thankful?
because the Try Guys happened right after, and everyone forgot about it.
Oh, I was like,
where are you going with this?
No,
honey?
Adam Levine was like cheating with some Instagram model named Summer, and he was literally
multiple.
multiple,
not
but
just
the
one.
one that like kind of exposed him, I think.
Yeah.
Either exposed him or like was the most like well known. Her name was Summer, and he was gonna name his unborn baby after her.
Yeah, that's really and like the DMs, like so many DMs started like leaking.
Oh, the
and
DMs were so funny.
He just like talks in DMs like he's
The
like
way
a
that-
14-year-old boy.
And it's,
one
like,
of the
so
one of the
bad.
DMs we're not
So
gonna say
bad.
because it is a little inappropriate, but the way that became a meme of everyone describing things, it was so funny. If you know what we're talking about,
No, it was moral of Adam Levine. He's just so goofy, and the fact that he thought that sliding into a girl's DM, let alone like an Instagram model with like
Yeah.
what he wrote, it's like,
It was like 1 million followers. And it's
are you
so-
out of touch with life?
Yeah, I
like
don't-
literally, how do you as I get that he's not that famous anymore. Like Maroon 5 is not. It's not the 2010s anymore.
Yeah, they haven't made a good album since their first album.
yeah.
No, the one with the
The first one.
The one with animals and maps. I do like
Songs about Jane, where it's at.
Bro.
That's where it's at. But that was like early
Beauty
2000.
Queen of only 18.
No, so true. You're so true.
Those songs, because my mom was one of those girlies.
Must Get Out. Oh my gosh. If
My
you haven't
mom was
listened
one
to-
of those girlies. Shout out, mom.
But I can't even like promote the songs anymore because it's Adam Levine now.
I
And I'm
know.
just like, oh my
Well, I think
God.
that Maroon 5, like, at that point, it was Maroon 5. After they, like, got big, like, once the crappy songs, like, Girls started coming out, it was literally just Adam Levine and, like, people who played instruments behind him,
Yeah.
which is sad because the band was actually really talented.
So Adam Levine equals irrelevant now.
Yeah,
That's
Adam
all that
Levine
matters.
his career is never. Just a reminder that you are listening to 89.1 WIDR FM at widrfm.org.
Online.
Okay.
Online.
I need to like look at my
Okay.
list, but there's only really 2 more like people I want to talk about.
Can we talk about Wordle?
No.
Okay, that's not a person.
Literally
Darn it.
no.
Okay. Wordle was so stupid.
Let's not even give
No.
it the time of day.
We're not talking about Wordle. If you know what Wordle is and you fell into the rabbit
It
hole of
fell
playing
off
it every
anyways.
day.
Well, I know, but
good
at one
for
point it
you.
was like a huge thing. Here's the thing, though. I love.
I'm crossing it off my
No,
list right
we
now.
know.
We're
We don't care about Wordle. No.
We're done.
Are we gonna talk
Boo,
about
Wordle.
the slap?
More.
That involves people.
Okay, I guess the only really like big pop culture, like actual like a moment in pop culture would be when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, which
Female dog slap.
did not even make it any worse. Like the aftermath of them like kicking him, like won't let him come back.
So he's still
And I'm
gonna win
just
Oscars? Like
he's
what?
Like, be so
Okay,
Will
broke.
it's
phenomenal
Will Smith
actor.
though. I don't know if he's gonna like.
It's
He's
Will
not.
Smith.
He's an amazing actor, but I don't think that he's like on the. I think that they will take it out on him because it might
Well,
be a little.
they did.
No, I mean like with
Go to Oscars.
awards, with like awards.
No,
Really?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't
To
know.
be fair though, people weren't like not everyone was a big fan of Chris Rock.
Oh,
to begin with.
me.
So like,
Listen, I would talk about this. I know that some people who are older than us listening to this are going to be mad at me for saying
I'm
this.
telling you right now, my dad.
Oh, my dad.
Because
My
loves,
dad.
he loves like Adam Sandler movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like Grown Ups.
Well, okay.
Grown Ups too. That was the first.
I'm
like,
not going to
PG-13
say
movie I
slapping
ever
is
saw.
appropriate, but I'm not going to say that making fun of women on live television is appropriate.
Yeah.
Or should
Yeah.
be like, I don't think
no.
that joke is appropriate at all. I think Chris Rock has said many sexist, misogynistic
Yeah.
things in the past, and I think a slap was deserved, and I'm glad I got to see it on television. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm
loved
a Will
seeing
Smith
the
fan for the
reaction.
rest of my life. Like, I stick with that man.
I don't know. Will
care.
Smith, I think someone needs to take that show away from them because we hear so much about their personal lives.
Red Table Talk.
Oh my gosh.
That's not his show, though. That's his wife's show.
Well, it's kind of just the family at this point
No, it's just
because it's Willow
it's
and
Jada and Willow.
sorry. No, but we just hear so much about their personal.
More okay.
Anyways, okay, I know people are gonna be mad at me for that. Don't be mad at me. It's just my opinion.
Don't cancel Paige.
Okay, let's say
Our 30
this to
listeners.
anybody out there. If your wife was getting publicly shamed, would you sit there and let somebody talk bad
Let's
about
be
her?
honest.
Exactly.
No.
Let's be honest. We know that both of our dads, they like Chris Rock. We know that both of them would have probably done something very similar.
Well, they
My
so-
dad would do the same thing. All the dads out
I
there,
would've
you
been up
all
there
rock.
beating his
yeah,
butt.
dads, you rock. We know you
Yeah.
wouldn't let them walk all over us.
Yeah, so don't be mad at us for calling the
That's all
man
I'm
out.
gonna say. I'm not gonna say he like that was the best way he could have handled it. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
God,
say
no.
that. But
No.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like
You would defend somebody
Yeah,
you care about.
exactly,
And that is
exactly.
the moral of the story.
all I
And
have to say
honestly,
about
I
it.
have no other people I want to talk about.
Okay.
Same.
Well, Taylor
Same.
Swift.
Okay, but that's music.
We're gonna
That's
get into
true.
her with music.
So should we
Okay.
go
True.
into movies and TV?
Yes.
Euphoria.
I wanted to start.
Nope, Euphoria.
Euphoria number one.
I've been waiting to talk
I
about it.
You're
am.
next.
Yes.
Not even. How do I put this into words? Season 2 was such a letdown, and it
was
so
Awful.
It went okay. Once you really, after like the allure of all the things like Euphoria, when you really like sit back and rewatch it, because obviously I rewatch the show like very often because it's a very good show. But I literally had just finished season 1, and I was like, oh my god,
Season 1 is so
why
good.
is season 2 so bad?
No, I think it's because like the
Like-
writing like really messed up the characters. Yeah, I can't even talk to her.
We're
now.
having a
She's
photo shoot right now behind the
Okay.
scenes.
But it's just like let's take Jules for example. Jules is my favorite. I will defend anything that woman does. I know people hate her.
Oh,
But
I
like
love her.
Sam Levinson wrote her so badly in the
So
second
bad.
season.
So
And like
bad.
Kat's
character.
she didn't even get a storyline basically. Like
I
it's
know
so-
they. I didn't even.
Oh, and she quit.
Yeah.
She quit the show.
Valid.
Oh,
I forgot about that until right now.
A lot of people were
valid.
saying that it was because of an argument because of the direction that they were taking her character, and I think that's frankly I didn't watch it because there was just some subjects in there that were going to be
it's
too
heavy.
difficult for
It's
me
a
to
very
watch.
heavy show.
It's not even that it was heavy; it was going to send me down into a
No,
spiral.
it is a heavy. Like, I'm willing to admit that. Like I'm willing when people say like I think it's so casual now that everybody watches Euphoria, but in reality, if you like tell me you watch Euphoria, sometimes I'm like, oh, we get each other, but like we
Yeah.
shouldn't be getting each other right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
It was just so, it wasn't right for me for my
Yeah.
mental health.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty much got the rundown because I think when the Euphoria season 1 was coming out, that was when Olivia was like coming over to my dorm almost every day.
No, season 1
Season 1 came out
was
in
in
2019.
2019.
Oh, then it was season 2.
Season
Never
2.
mind. Never mind. I'm such a liar. I'm a lying
Oh
liar
my
who
God.
lies. But I would get the rundown every single
Yeah.
time, and the things that I heard, I was like, they literally like. I watched some of season 1 up until a certain point, and I was like, I can't do it. I cannot watch a storyline
Yeah.
like
Just so I
this.
can cross it off.
Well, it's just
But from what I saw, her character like changed so much.
yeah.
They should have the point that she was at in season 2. I think that they could have spread that like change over like more. They should have gone more in depth about her character's development.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Sam
instead of just
Levinson
going from A to B.
Well, here is the problem. This is the underlying problem that ruined season 2. Everybody knows it. It's the fact that Sam Levinson cared more about like quote unquote the like aesthetic vision of Euphoria instead of actually like trying to develop his character.
But then I feel like the aesthetic wasn't even good. I think it's so completely different from the first season. The first season's
Yeah.
aesthetic is so amazing. I feel like it lost its shine. Also, I think Elliot ruined Euphoria. I'm going to say that. I think he literally ruined
that
Euphoria.
character literally took 5 years off my
Yeah,
life.
no, honestly, like
Who's
it's
Elliot?
just Dominic Fike's character.
Awful.
Okay, I love his music, but that character was not it.
No, his character, like when I was watching him on it, it just didn't feel like Euphoria.
It
It,
was
felt like
just
a
so
basic
bad.
drama.
And then they ruined the finale by putting like dedicating how many minutes to a song where he's just singing
No,
it.
like it like, literally like it's just so upsetting, and I'm going to watch season 3, but
same.
there's going to be so much you would need to do to recover from
Yeah.
Euphoria, because like nobody like wants to have like a Euphoria party anymore. Like people just don't really
No.
like you. Not like they don't
It's-
like Euphoria. No one's willing to
it just
admit that.
doesn't
but
feel the same.
Yes, it doesn't feel the same, and it just feels like you're watching 2 completely different shows. And maybe also, me going back, maybe we hate Elliot so much because we're both just Jules apologists, like till the day we die.
He ruined everything about her.
It just makes me so. We could talk this for hours, but
Jules
it just
season
makes
1
me.
would not have cheated.
It
on
just
her.
makes me so upset that she would cheat on rules, Jules. Whoa, Rue.
But, okay,
But the fact
no.
that she cheated with a guy, literally the episode before being like, I only like girls. Why? Don't give me the storyline of, oh, Jules just wants attention. No,
he manipulated her.
He manipulated.
Oh
Oh my god!
No, I could literally get into this for hours because I literally
Yes.
when I tell you I could defend anything Jules has done, I'm not kidding. Like
I really
anything.
could.
Like
I'm not gonna say a comment because I haven't seen it enough to.
yeah,
my
don't
opinion.
even
so
talk.
I don't
don't
have
even
an
talk
opinion.
about
I
her.
don't.
Like,
I don't even have an opinion.
Like I'm not kidding. If you were to say like the worst thing Jules has ever done, I could like back it up with evidence on why she did it and why like
Jules
it's not
is
as bad as
literally
people
like
think it is.
so innocent compared to all of them.
I
Literally,
know.
Maddie. Sorry. Okay,
We're
okay.
getting way too into it.
All right, Emma. Talk about No Way Home.
Oh my gosh.
Marvel
okay.
fan here. Here we go.
So pretty much
Euphoria
No
out.
Way Home did come out in 2021, but it was December, so the majority of people saw it in 2022 and like the whole thing, literally one of the biggest movie moments in so long. All three Spider-Man in one movie. They didn't announce it until what? What are you saying?
And sorry, I just had to say like everybody thought it was gonna be for like a couple minutes. They were in it for like most of the
while.
movie.
So long.
And then
I
they
know.
had a lot of the old villains come back, and it was in a way that made sense. It wasn't in a way that was like, oh, I live here now. Like they actually explained it. That was my best impression of a man.
I was just gonna say before you continue that me and Paige aren't the biggest Marvel fans, and
Oh my
Emma
God.
is. But I just want to say that I think
This
No
is my
Way
euphoria.
No Way Home is the only good Marvel movie that's come out in the past year.
I really
Oh,
liked
that's-
it. I very much enjoyed it.
Did you see the new Black Panther?
No. Not
Very
the one.
good.
I know, I
I
have to see
cried
it.
4 times. I've not cried that much at a movie in years. Anyway, they also gave, I think it was Peter too, so Andrew's Peter.
Mhm.
They gave him a little redemption when it comes to saving him.
Yeah.
He saved MJ in the
thought
same
that was
way
so
because
sweet.
he fixed the mistake. Because beforehand in the original movie, he webbed her to the ceiling to try and save her, but she still hit the floor. This time he just picked her up and then like took the fall himself. So it was a little bit of a redemption arc for him. And then okay, they're just laughing. And then Toby's Peter, it was kind of like showing that he was able to like move on in
I
life.
love Tobey Maguire. Oh my god.
I'm so excited for Babylon. Sorry, continue.
No, you're okay. And I loved that they kept it a secret because literally everyone was like speculating about it for months. It was like the biggest story. The amount of YouTube videos that were like hinting. To be fair, Tom Holland did pretty much spoil it and it got released.
That was so funny.
But the
That
thing
was
is,
so
it
funny.
also could have been where he was like, oh, that was so cool. I wish I wasn't there. And then I think everyone was thinking either he's saying that was one of the other Spider-Mans or was his stunt double. So like technically he didn't really spoil. It wasn't a genuine spoiler until after the fact.
Wait, are we talking about the fact that in the interviews he was like, I wish I was on set that day?
Yeah.
That was a huge spoiler because that means that he wasn't on set.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it could have been his stunt double because it
No,
wasn't.
because he does his stunts.
Yeah, but
I've seen the videos.
It's also the
He'll, like,
third
throw
movie.
himself against a wall, and he's like, "I'm good."
It's also the it's also the third It's also the third Spider-Man movie for him, let alone like whatever else he was in. So it does get to a point where the actors usually do start letting the stunt doubles, especially in Marvel. They eventually just let
Yeah.
the stunt
I'd
doubles
be doing that till I was 60. I'd be like, "Throw me against the wall."
You're saying that right now, but once you trust me, once you get bad knees and a bad back, you don't want to do anything.
I'm eternal. I'm never
Yeah, I was about to
aging.
say.
When
It's literally
it's to the
elite.
point where if it rains, my knees are gonna be sore for weeks.
Moral is, I think, did you add to the fact that, like, it was very heavily rumored that Tom and Zendaya were dating during this time? And that's also
Yes.
why this was so huge and continued on from
Yes.
2021. Granted, the movie didn't
No,
come
they-
out on Christmas.
I don't remember.
They
They
saw it
did
on
confirm
Christmas.
it during press, like before the movie came out. I'm pretty sure they confirmed it.
It doesn't make any sense.
Because
wait,
it
did
was
the
like-
car paparazzi pics come
Yeah.
out before
okay,
that?
but those were clearly staged. I'm sorry, but the perfect timing. They have
Well,
almost
yeah.
never been pictured like coming out of that house. I'm pretty sure that was their stylist house. They were
Alright.
pictured coming out at the same time. They both looked decent, and to be fair, Zendaya always looks decent. But there's some Tom Holland pictures where I'm like,
Wait.
bro, you look rough.
Is this the picture where she's like holding his waist? What's that
No.
one?
No.
that's
It was
another
like
one.
they came out of. I'm pretty sure it's their stylist house because I've seen it like on an Instagram live or something. So they came out of the house. They They do whatever. They go in the car, and then they kiss at like a stoplight. But the view was just perfect. It was like
too
this.
good.
Well, it was also the
had
fact
to have
that
been
after
set
they
up.
kissed, they were like, hey!
I know.
No, they were looking at each other and they were like, hey, we just made the relationship public. Let's go. Like that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But no, I fully think that there will not be another good Marvel movie in a long time. And I'm willing to say that as a non-Marvel person, so I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
I was okay. Whoa.
Hey,
I was just gonna bring up like some of my favorite movies
from this year?
Yeah. So
Oh,
I think
speak your truth.
I think probably my favorite one was Nope.
Okay.
I
Period.
think that one was so good. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once was a.
yeah.
Have you seen that?
Bro, I don't know how.
What's
I
that
haven't
movie
seen
that I
yet.
had to leave halfway through?
Oh, Bodies, Bodies,
Oh
Bodies.
my god!
hilarious.
I get okay.
Emma left before all the funny stuff.
Funny, literally. So me and Paige were literally
the
on
thing,
the
though.
there was almost pee on the chair.
I get really okay. I think I would watch it now if we were like in the comfort of our apartment
Yeah.
or like Paige's basement or something. But like, if I can't do scary movies.
No, I get that.
Like I have really bad anxiety, and so like it'll get to the point where I had to sit there and call my dad so I didn't cry
Yeah, I remember that.
because it was so anxious because I was like I can't handle the not knowing.
And then
all the funny stuff happened the second I left.
yeah,
And then y'all ate my popcorn.
because you
left
left,
it
you didn't
there.
come back for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't planning. I was just planning on going to the bathroom and like breathing for like 2 minutes and then coming back. And then I was like, I can't do it.
Also, you know what made me really mad?
What?
Is you looked up the ending before we got to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
And so we came out and she was like, I already know all of it. And I was like,
No, 'cause I
okay,
was
whatever, bye.
No, because I was curious.
That would.
I know, but
So
anyways, the ending was so funny.
we
I
don't
can't
like
wait
Pete
to
really
watch-
here, but low key.
That was a really
Pete
good ending.
doing that was
I know.
really funny.
Okay, and then I feel like another revolutionary film, Olivia is going to talk about it for like 2 hours, was Elvis. I think it was just so like.
Oh, let our love survive. Woo.
We're gonna get
Everyone-
copyright.
Olivia watched it so many times.
I haven't even seen it all the way through because I've never been able to
love-
stay up.
That makes sense.
Seriously?
I cannot watch
I
movies all
watched
the way
it
through.
the day before my birthday.
I love that
It's my birthday
movie
movie.
literally so much. And I'm not going to lie. I have it on record. Eric could literally attest. I was not talking good about the movie. I was like, I don't care about Elvis. Like, yeah, he has some banger songs, but like, whatever.
Just a reminder that you are listening to 89.1 WIDR FM at widrfm.org.
Online.
Online.
But I saw the movie. Oh. Okay. In reality, will he win a Golden Globe? Probably not, but.
What?
No, I don't think that he is.
I don't think him, but I think the movie will.
I really don't think Elvis is winning anything, and I think it's a phenomenal
costumes
movie.
it
But
will.
everybody was so just like irritated with it because like there's been so many biopics, and now there's so many more. I mean, there's Priscilla, which I'm actually really excited to watch. I don't care, but like all like
girl was
biopics
a
from
big
like Beyond, whatever. Like now everyone's like, oh my god, I'll do a biopic of this and who and she and whatever. But it was a phenomenal movie, and that's all I can say. I'm not gonna like describe it. It's just Elvis.
Can I say what I am most annoyed with about that?
What?
Is that Austin Butler did method acting for 2 years. So now it's to the point where he literally cannot go back to his normal voice because
yeah.
his voice has been, everyone's like, why is he still doing it? When you do method acting for 2 years, you can't just go back to normal and stop doing it. Like he's probably going to have literally go back to his hometown, hang around the people that influenced his voice for like a year before it can go back to
He's
normal.
like working so hard that he can't even like do that.
I know.
What
And it's annoying because I'm like, dude, you were a
Stop. What are you
dream.
gonna say?
He was a literal dreamboat beforehand. Like I had a crush on that man for a decade, but now I'm just I get the ick from him every time he talks like that. Okay, Olivia, go.
What if the Elvis accent pops out during Dune Part 2? Like literally, what if he's like, I'ma arrest y'all?
That's Elvis? No, he's gonna be on SNL tonight
Oh yeah,
I know.
with Lizzo, right?
with Lizzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people like they were already like making jokes about his voice, so I know that's gonna
I
come
bet.
up. He's gonna say it in his monologue. I know. he is.
I hope that he does. But moral is, we love Elvis.
Any other movie?
Girl.
Do Revenge.
Oh shoot, yeah. Okay.
Literally-
True Revenge was so average.
Okay.
I just think like the cast was phenomenal.
I think that it's like, yes, was the plot like bad? I think it's gonna become an iconic movie. Like after a few years, because it's so. Okay, first off, Sophie Turner in that movie.
Oh yeah, people are like, that's her best
I
role.
don't do cocaine.
I know, that was so
She
funny.
doesn't do and then she developed an actual cocaine problem because of it. It was
In
was
the
such
movie.
an
Oh my god.
in the movie.
I was like,
yeah,
what?
her character in the
All of us
movie.
are just like, we're like,
No, her character.
silence for
No,
like
one
2
of the
minutes.
plot
I had to
points.
register that.
One of the plot points is that she's literally framed for like cocaine. Oh, and then they literally like drug the entire school with shrooms.
Okay.
And it's like it's
you
literally
would do
like
too for a check.
it's the modern Mean Girls.
Oh,
that-
no,
The plot is the exact same.
Okay,
The
but
plot is the exact same.
I do have to say that the soundtrack for it was phenomenal. Whoever picked the music out, and I think like the cast was so brilliant. There were so many people in that movie. I don't think it's as good as
I'm not
like,
saying that it's good. I'm
everybody's
just saying
saying.
that's the same plot.
Olivia has the most important thing to say.
Okay, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm turning into a movie snob, and I know that I am, but like I don't care.
Turning into?
But
Girl, you bet.
this movie would have been good if there weren't 5 million plot changes.
If there was
So
just
true.
the one,
oh,
it would have been phenomenal.
my
You're
God.
so right.
They just kept going back and forth and back and forth. And it's not like none of us can't keep up. We're all intelligent people. But it's the fact that I don't want to keep up. I just want to know what's going on and then tell me what's going to happen.
No, literally the first
Like,
plot twist, and then that it would have
oh,
been fine.
I like sat there and I was actually willing to give it a good rating. I thought it was a pretty decent movie, like leading up to it. And then literally one after another, it was like, oh, she's the bad person. Oh, then she came back at her, but then she helped her get revenge on the bad guy. But then they're friends now, even though they both literally said that they hated each other.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I
I mean,
that.
maybe it's supposed to show like a toxic feminine relationship, which like, okay, valid. But I feel like I haven't seen them like get that deep and like talk about it. Cause like people could like equate the relationship in like Jennifer's Body with like, you know, the two little girlies.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I feel
that
like,
was, like,
there
the
wasn't
main-
that much depth in it. And it's not like they're all not bad actors. In my opinion, I think Maya Hawke is a very like subpar actor.
Yeah, she only plays herself.
I think
Yeah, okay.
it's
She's typecast as
I
herself.
love her music though.
I really enjoy her. I enjoy her in Stranger Things, but like I'm willing to admit that she's just a subpar actor.
Nepo baby.
Yeah.
100%.
Honestly.
What are you gonna do?
Her
You can't
mom's
do
literally
much.
Uma Thurman.
Oh, I love Uma Thurman. We're not getting into it, but I literally love her so much. But anywho,
Any other movies? I know there's this, but I like.
did I say Pearl? I love
No,
Pearl.
I'm like scared to even get into this.
We love
What
Pearl
is it?
here.
Don't worry, darling.
I don't know if I want to get into it. I just think the drama surrounding it really like made it
I just
so
want to talk about the
miserable.
premiere. Little Miss
No.
Florence in her revenge dress.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
my god. It was amazing.
Anything else
And
surrounding?
then she
I
brought her
literally hate.
grandma to the premiere
I know, that
on the
was
red
so sweet.
carpet. I would have loved to
mm,
do that. Like both my grandmas arm in arm. Like, let's go, girls.
Here's all that I'm gonna say about Don't Worry, Darling. I don't care about the drama. I'm so over it. What I am upset about is the fact that Olivia Wilde could have had a really phenomenal legacy with
If she just had
creating, like, because Booksmart was a
Booksmart
phenomenal
was
movie.
So amazing.
Literally phenomenal. And everyone knew Don't Worry, Darling was gonna be bad when they entered the cinema, when they entered the screening. But
it wasn't
actually, like,
bad.
yeah, it was.
It was just not as
It just
good.
wasn't. It took itself too serious. Like it seemed like it was gonna be so much.
She tried too hard. I
Yeah,
think.
she tried too hard. She tried to make it too artsy, too like thoughtful. Like she was like, no, can we take this farther? Like maybe sometimes a simpler idea is a better idea.
It was just average.
It just it was mid. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
It's just an average movie. And I'll say this with any like movie that's subpar but has a good actor in it, and this is a great example. Florence Pugh couldn't save that movie.
No.
Yeah.
That
true.
is just the
Her
truth.
performance in that movie was insane. And if she couldn't save it, no one was.
What I think is really interesting is the fact that Don't Worry, Darling did not get a
Worry,
single
Darling.
award. Don't worry, Julie Garland. But no, literally not.
Julie?
Julie Garland.
Or Judy.
I was thinking of Julie Andrews and Judy Garland. Oh my god, my brain. That's how mished together my brain is. But
Okay.
Do we have like any more like movies? I'm trying to think. Loved Pearl, loved Elvis.
Yeah.
This year,
Oh my God, Batman came out this year. That's crazy to think about.
that was
Enjoyed
this
that
year.
movie. Yes, enjoyed that movie a lot. Oh my God, I literally have a Batman
Yeah.
poster in my closet.
Literally, that's so funny.
Trying to like think if I like enjoyed any more movies. Like I feel like if I enjoyed a movie that much, I would have remembered it.
I
And
think-
that's just the truth.
I think everyone should see Everything Everywhere All at Once. I know it's a really long movie, but it's so cool.
Is it
You would
confusing?
love it because it's like a cinematic universe. But it's
That
like,
was such a dramatic gasp. I'm not
no,
gonna
like
lie.
you would really like it.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's so campy, I think. It really is. Okay, so I guess we can get into like our favorite music of the year.
Can I start it off?
Yes.
Emails I can't
Permission.
send. Emails
Oh my
I can't
God.
sound. It's literally okay.
Revenge album, can I just say? Like,
Yes.
hello?
Revenge.
Okay, so I spent the summer by a lake. So I was like, I was driving a lot to like go. I just spent the summer away from my family. So I was driving a lot to like go see my family. And I listened to a lot of music. And I gotta say, this is my favorite album of the year.
Okay, honestly, like,
Oh, wait, I forgot about Midnights. I meant like of the summer.
okay, wait, why are you have that? I think Emails I Can't Send is such a good pop album.
What do you think is,
I think it has
besides
such,
Midnights,
like,
what do you think is better?
I just don't like Sabrina Carpenter's music personally. I just don't like her
okay.
new stuff now. I do enjoy her old stuff.
I think her recent album is so amazing.
Oh
I
my
think it's like
gosh.
has this like super kind of like
Decode,
nostalgic
Tornado
like
warnings.
pop.
Oh.
It has like a nostalgic pop sound.
I know.
I think it's so cool. And the fact that like her goofiest song is like the one that like is like the most trending or viral.
Nonsense.
Yeah, and she's like, I have so many other like deep songs, and the one that's viral is the one that I
Yeah.
like made in
Vicious.
5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Vicious is so
All because I liked a boy.
Read your mind. Like I don't know. I love it. My sister
Emails I
loves
can't
it.
send. That's the best one.
I
though.
think it is like such a revenge album though. The fact that like people, I'm not gonna lie,
on
like
her exes and her father.
I feel like true. I like wasn't that big of a Sabrina.
I wasn't either. I was
Yeah.
literally Team Olivia until, and then I
Well,
realized
I just
think-
I was like,
I
why does
just-
there have to be a team? We should be anti him.
Yeah, I wasn't team nobody, but I just
But I think she made a phenomenal album. I can say. I think it's better than the other one that's on here.
100%.
This one. I don't even want
No.
to
Okay.
talk about
Here's the
this
thing.
one.
I really have no
I
comment
had
on it, to be
this
honest.
summer. I had 3 albums that I was listening to nonstop. Emails I Can't Send, Lover by Taylor Swift, and then Harry's House.
I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to comment on it, so this is all you.
Okay.
Oh my god, I forgot something in the celebrity. That's okay.
Okay, I feel like I'm the most qualified to talk about this. I have been a Directioner from day one. I've been a Harry Styles fan from day one. I loved Self-Titled. I loved Fine Line. However, this album, it had a lot of the songs were like really good like standalone songs, but this album, girl, you can literally hear that. This album as like a whole, it didn't have, in my opinion, I think that like a roller coaster, a album should be kind of like a roller coaster where it has ups and downs. It's not really just, it doesn't have like the same, there wasn't any standouts. Like there wasn't like a hardcore, like whatever. They all did kind of give off the same vibe. And like while all the songs are good on their own, like Satellite, Grape Juice, Matilda, Little Freak, one of the saddest songs I've ever heard.
It just wasn't as good as
It
his
just
other
wasn't
songs.
like, especially following up, like this was his worst album to date. Following up Fine Line though,
I literally have no comment.
following up Fine Line,
I'm sick of
you
talking
really
about it.
couldn't. Following up Fine Line, he never was gonna be able to top that. Like it was just never gonna happen.
Okay, Beyonce. We have to talk about Beyonce because her album is incredible and it's such a
Can I be honest with you?
no, because you're gonna say something and I
No.
don't want to hear it.
No, I liked it, but like when I heard it,
you literally have no room to speak on it. You do not. Like,
Why?
You don't. Because you don't. You like if you already have something bad to say about it,
I wasn't
you don't
I wasn't
understand.
gonna say something bad.
You don't understand the album. Okay. Be
When I
careful.
first heard it,
You were getting ready to
was it Break My Soul? I was like, this does kind of sound like a drag queen song.
Well, that's the whole point of the album. It's supposed to be a ballroom, like
That's what I'm
voguing
saying.
scene.
No way that just came out of your mouth.
That's like the
Girl.
whole point.
You I'm
no,
just
I'm
saying,
not
like,
saying
it's
that, but it was
ballroom.
like you were like
Yeah,
ready
what's wrong
to.
with that?
No, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't going to say anything bad, but that's just the first thing
It was
I.
like you were
oh,
like
when I
getting
heard
gearing
it.
up to be
yeah.
like.
I was never going to say anything bad.
I know, but the way you like came about
I know,
it,
you were
made
just
it
like,
seem like it was
"All right,
gonna be
guys."
like a controversial take.
No.
Yeah, the whole point of it is to like, it's definitely for like ballroom. It's definitely for like black people, like black culture, like
Yeah.
ballroom culture. It's not for us white people, but I still like it
No.
anyways.
Yes.
So that's why I'm like really hesitant when like we speak on it. But like I just have to say it's a really, really good album, and I
Don't say
think
never fails. Like
I
come
know,
on,
like the
come
whole
on
sound
now.
is so consistent throughout. There's not one bad song. There
Is
really
it your
isn't.
favorite Beyonce album?
I mean, I'm not even that like big of a Beyonce fan. I just
Oh.
like love this.
I just appreciate Beyonce as an artist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So much. Oh my god,
I
revolutionary.
really enjoyed the album. I think I was like the last one that I was like hardcore invested in was Lemonade.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
and that was
alright.
So like
phenomenal.
like
Phenomenal.
that album was like my top album of like for that year, and I think the year after that it was released.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just so emotionally attached to it that I think I was always gonna be like, I was just hoping for a Lemonade Part 2, and it would have been bad if she did a Lemonade Part 2,
No,
but like, I don't know.
she's
Anyways,
iconic.
yeah, and I hope she wins album of the year. I
She
think
deserves it. I swear to God, if Harry's house wins it, I will become an anti-Harry stan.
Okay, I just have to say real quick, Ivory by Omar Apollo is probably
so good.
I think it's my top album of the year, and I listened to
So
him because
good.
there's a rumor that him and Frank Ocean were dating, and I was like, okay, I have to listen to him, and now I love Omar Apollo,
You heard? I sent you the
the
goal.
one song,
Yeah.
but
I introduced Paige
the
to
one
him.
single.
I know, but I just take so much pride on that.
Yeah, okay, but it's just so, like, I just randomly one day with my sister, we were like, let's just listen to it, and now, like, he rules my entire life.
I love him. The thing is that all of his like work is good. His old stuff is phenomenal.
True.
I listen to his old stuff all the time. That's like
Exactly.
on my like my school playlist. And then like his new stuff is also phenomenal, and I listen to it just like normally now. Like it's just so
There's
good.
not one bad song in the
There
album.
really isn't.
Oh my
No.
god.
But also, sidebar for music. Going back to Euphoria for a sense, the new music was really good.
Oh
like
my
I'm
God.
tired.
All
yeah.
for us.
Is
Is that what it's called?
No, that's in the first one.
No, I'm
Oh.
tired. Was phenomenal. Another one that I don't think I can
No,
say.
there
I
was
think
a
it
new
swear
one
word
this
in
year
it.
that was like really.
I'm tired. That's the
That's
name of
what
the
I
song.
meant. Sorry.
I'm like, no, I'm tired.
I don't know the names of the songs. So
Fez's interlude.
Oh my gosh, wait, what's one that I love?
So back. for
Love is
music.
complicated.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's just, I think it's so cool that Labyrinth is going to come out with an album this next year.
Good.
But I think it's so
good.
cool that he is like the writer for the music. Like it's
Yeah.
all his music. And I think that's so cool because then they have a distinct sound.
Mhm. But dang, we're on
Sorry, I
a
just took a
roll.
selfie with the mic.
But
No, it's
obviously, I think we need to discuss Midnight.
this is like,
Midnight.
Honestly, we've talked about it so much, so I don't even know what more we can say. Regardless,
Yeah.
it was on
Well,
an
the
episode
first,
that'll
the
never
first
be.
time that we talked, yeah, I was gonna say the first time we talked about
maybe
it.
we can do like,
People didn't even hear it.
yeah, but we can say like our favorite songs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we all need to sit here and say talk about it because we all know it's good and we all know that
It's a great album.
even if our opinions didn't matter, she would still be.
We
winning.
should say though that like we were so mad that Lana didn't have like a verse. So like
I-
Olivia and I hated it the first time we listened to it, and then we listened to it again the next morning and we were like, this is not bad at all.
It was. There's a video.
I wish that there was a camera in our apartment for those 24 hours because the literal mind switch we had in the morning, we were like, wait, this is kind of good.
No,
like live stream our reaction to Lana's new album.
Yes, we're gonna do that.
no, you know what was okay? So there is a recording of the reaction to Snow on the Beach,
Oh,
and the problem is that these two were like, I've never seen you guys more upset over anything, and I was just sitting there being like, wait, but I like it though.
I cried so.
Yeah, I was like sitting there
hard.
comforting
I haven't
Paige
cried
while
that long
low-key vibing.
since then. Like I haven't really had a good cry sesh.
Honestly,
since then.
I think I don't know.
Crying?
Oh yeah, but she was covering her face.
Oh,
so we can
I
see
don't.
it.
People don't deserve to see me cry, but I will cry.
Honestly, I don't know if this is like real or not. I can't really remember, but I felt like we were like mad at each other afterwards. Like I felt we just
we were like,
we like didn't want to talk to each other.
no, we were just we were like, how did we let this happen to us? How did we really sit here and get so excited over it? Because we had been talking for weeks, being like, oh my God, like literally my life is about to change. And then nothing.
But you guys were like being like, I'm going to be so upset if Lana doesn't have a verse. But here's the thing. You do have to think about the fact that even Lana, like, writing with Taylor, that's a gift to the fans.
Oh, I am not taking that song for granted. Are you kidding
No,
me? That is literally all Lana. Like, that is Lana. Like, she grabbed the pen and the quill and the ink, and she went.
What's your guys' should we say our favorite songs from the album? Because we did that in the unreleased.
Because mine changed. Kind of.
Same.
I would say Would've, Could've, Should've is my top because I cry to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Snow on the Beach, and then Karma. I'm a Karma girl.
I love Karma.
I'm a Karma girl.
Oh my God, I literally love Karma so much.
Just a reminder that you were listening to 89.1 WIDR FM online at widrfm.org.
Speak your truth. My favorites have also changed. Obviously, Snow on the Beach. And people can say that whatever they want to say, but I do not care. I love that song. I know that's like not a lot of people's like top, and I'm like, whatever.
People say it's like the worst on the album, and I'm like, you know what?
People
just
say,
don't.
what is the worst?
You don't get the aesthetic vision.
You don't get Lana. People don't get Lana.
Oh my God.
It makes me so mad.
Low key, it's still Lavender Haze. That's still a banger. I don't care. Oh my God, I always like. It's either Karma or Midnight Rain. I find myself listening to those two the most after those two.
Valid.
So.
Okay, so my top one has kind of always been Labyrinth, but I feel like it's tied with Would've, Could've, Should've.
I know.
Yeah.
So like that, I'm gonna say that those two are my top one because
number one tied.
Yeah, number one is tied. Next, let's see, no. I have to think.
I love how we always think that we're like
Maroon. I do
Word.
love me some Maroon.
Okay.
And then the third is probably You're on Your Own, Kid.
Oh, I listened to that song on the way here today.
Bigger Than the Whole Sky, for a while it was my favorite. But then I was like, okay, it's not good for me to be sad all the time. So I just haven't listened to it as much. If I listened to it the same amount, it would have beaten Maroon.
Mindset change. Glad you're not like depressed from that song.
Hey, I never said that. But
And then I guess the only other music is SZA, but honestly, we're talking about it on Sunday, so we're just gonna say that it's a phenomenal album, and you'll hear about us talking about it later.
our one favorite song?
Well, no, because we're gonna be talking about
talk
it.
about
We're literally
that.
gonna talk about it. So
Okay,
I guess
so-
is that
Yeah.
it? Oh my God.
Wait, Happy Holidays.
Oh yeah, happy holidays. I
It's
think
coming out.
It's coming out the 28th, I
We
believe.
hope that your 2023 New Year involves you listening to our podcast.
The next episode is the New Year podcast.
it's okay.
I'm saying get into the New Year. We hope
yeah.
your New Year's revolution.
Yeah, write it down on your calendars every Sunday from 2 to 3.
Listen to us talk
Yes.
about anything our heart desires.
Yeah.
That's all I got for y'all today.
Yeah, same.
Peace out. Homeskillet.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Peace, love, happiness.